No, I'm ready.
Hey, everybody. Hey.
Hey.
All right. So this is our first time live, y'all. So I'm going to do my intro just for y'all. Make it official. Okay? To make it official. 1 second. Where's my intro?
Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Let's have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real. Let's have a toast for the real ones. Have a toast for the real.
Hey, everybody. What's up? It's your girl T.
And it's your boy King. Well, King's pretty timid. What they call me?
You always adding something. Hey, everybody. It's our first time live. So be a little patient with us. But I can tell you what we do have. We got the cocktails today. So just wanted to first announce and say that it is Adventures of Spirits 1 year anniversary today. 1 year to this day, December 6th. And I just want to say thank you to all the YouTubers and the support that I received. I've learned a lot. There's so many things that I've been shown, and my goal is to share it with whomever and anyone who is asking about it. But happy anniversary to me. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Shout out to the Queen on that 1 year anniversary.
Yeah. All right, let's see who we have in the chat tonight. Okay, hey Tater Dom, how you doing? All right, how's it going? All right, I see Melissa. Hey, Melissa.
How that, Melissa?
Hey, thanks, guys. Yes, it's been 1 full year. Actually, I didn't start posting my videos to the middle or ending of January, but I was prepping since December 6th. I did do 1 short in December, but December 6th is my official anniversary, and I'm actually happy at the way it's going. So, all right. Oh, Reaper, I see you, Reaper. Thanks, Reaper. So we're gonna who else we got? We got Dauntless Ma. Hey, how you doing? All right.
What's good, family? What's good?
All right. So we're going to get into these drinks. Okay. We're going to communicate. We're going to get into these drinks. We want to have a celebratory cocktail. Matter of fact, we're going to have 2 since hubby is the vodka drinker. So we're going to make a vodka cocktail for him. And then I'm going to make the rum cocktail for me. I prefer the brown liquor, but I'm just going to switch it up a bit just so it can be easy drinking while we're here. And I was in the mood for something a little sweet today. So I'm actually going to send hubby on an errand to get us some ice. So do me a favor, get some ice. Okay. Yeah. Not too much, just a little bit. So tonight, hey Farm Kitty, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. Yeah, anniversary. I was just shocked. I said, it's been a year already. So today we are, yes, that bar. I love my bar. Believe it or not, before we finished the basement and built the bar, I had about half of the bar upstairs of the liquor. So I've just accumulated some over time. Hey, House of X, how you doing? Doing good, doing good. Thanks for joining. So we are going to be making 2 cocktails. In the post that I sent, I did send out the actual recipe for what we're doing, just in case you wanted to join and sit with us. But we're going to make a watermelon up and down. That one is the vodka drink. And then we're going to make the PMS. That one is a rum drink. So we're going to make the vodka one first. So then hubby could get his drink on. So I'm going to put the recipe up on the screen. I'll put the recipe up on the screen. So that way we can get into making this cocktail together. So basically you're going to get 2 ounces of vodka, but more like a watermelon infused vodka. So we're using the Ciroc. We're using the Ciroc today. The watermelon, the summer watermelon one, it's only seasonal. So you may not be able to find this all throughout the year unless they just have some left over. But actually, this is one that I actually like. I like that, and I like chocolate martinis, which is the chocolate infused vodka. Then it's going to require some watermelon simply lemonade. And the reason why I specifically say watermelon simply lemonade is because it's something about this lemonade that it just tastes so good, like real true, like someone made it at the house. Okay. And be mindful because this says watermelon, but they do have raspberry. They got strawberry. What's lemonade. The other one they got? It's regular lemonade. The regular lemonade. They got limeade. They have, what's the other one? Peach. They have mango. They have all kinds of flavors. So if you're looking for a flavored lemonade to add to your drinks, you can. Then you just need a splash of lemon lime soda. Okay. We're going to use Sprite at this particular time. All right. So what we're going to do is, and I'm going to have hubby make the drink. Okay. So here, fill this up with ice. So you're going to fill your shaker. This is a shaker. Usually has a top with sievers on the front and a top to go on it. Okay. And you use this when you mix drinks. Now, usually you only shake drinks that actually have some form of citrus in it. Okay. We're using lemonade. So therefore, I'm going to put this because this actual real lemonade is not like, just some powder that you're making. This is real. There's citrus in there. So we're going to use the shaker for that. But you stir, or you can just go back and forth if you don't have citrus in your drinks. That's the difference between shaken versus stirred. Okay. All right. Fill it up. Put that in there. Fill that up. The ice. You just going to fill it. I'm not going to give you the ice. All right. That should be enough. Yep, that's enough. So you just want to fill it. Now what you're going to do is you're going to get your jigger. This is a jigger. And this jiggers usually have different sizes. This is a 2-inch here. This top here. And this is a half. This is 1 ounce here. This is a 2 ounce. Sometimes you might find a 3/4 ounce and an ounce, a 1/2 ounce and 3/4 of an ounce. They vary. So please make sure that you actually are being mindful of what sizes you're getting. So when you pour in, you know exactly what to do. Hey, Rooted in Essential Oils. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for joining us. Hopefully you're going to make some drinks. So with this drink, we're going to get 2 ounces of Ciroc. So I'm going to put 2 ounces of Ciroc. Normally we would drink a little more, but don't forget, people, when you're making your cocktails, be mindful of what size your glass is, because you don't want to pour 10 ounces worth of fluid and you only got 6 to 7 ounces worth of glass. So be mindful that whatever liquid you have in here needs to match or be a little less than what the glass that you're holding. So honey, let me have you. I did that. You poured a lemonade in here. So you're going to do 4 ounces of lemonade. So this is 2. So we're going to do 2 of these. Fill it up. Fill it to the rim. Give me another one. Fill that to the rim. Yep. All right. And now we're going to shake this because guess what? The last item is what? Soda. We're not going to put it in and shake up a soda. It'll explode everywhere. So hubby has the big hands and probably has a stronger shake than me. So I'm going to let him shake it up. And then make sure you hold the top because you don't want it to fall. But shake it until you're... Give me the thing.
Oh, my bad.
Up there shaking it like it. You got to shake it. Shake it.
I was thinking.
So usually you're going to shake it until your fingers get frosty. That's when you know it's chilled enough. Okay. So we're going to pour it in this glass. And just so you can see how much. See? Perfect. This is a 7-ounce glass, but we had what, 6 ounces worth of liquid. And it says, when it says a splash of lemon lime, you're not pouring, you're not making an ounce or nothing like that. All you're doing is literally almost like just adding just a little fizz, just a little fizz. Okay. Woo. That's it. That's all you need.
Looks nice.
Yeah, but I'm gonna need you to taste it and see. So what we're gonna do is, since he has a watermelon drink, we're gonna add a little wedge of watermelon. And you got your watermelon up and down. Let's see if you like it. And that's a full drink. See, that's how you want your bartender to bring your drinks to you. You want them to have to walk real slow with your drink. Tell them, don't be cheating.
Nice.
You like it? All right. Well, that's your drink. That's what you're going to sip on while we give the review.
All right.
All right. So now it's time for my drink. And my drink is called, where's my drink? It's called the PMS. So, want to see the drink better. Oh, sorry. Melissa? And I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot my my stool to sit my the camera and stuff on because I wanted you all to see my bar, but my bar has like 2 levels and I need a place to sit the camera. Was that good enough for you, Farm Kitty? Was that good? All right. Now, we're about to make the PMS. All right. So I'm going to let you make this. So fill that one up with ice. So with this one, hey, Yana, how you doing? Shout out to Peanut. That's right. So if for those of you who saw my video, me and the family went on our cruise on the Wonder of the Seas. We was in St. Thomas. St. Thomas. And we took a excursion with a taxi service called Peanut, P-N-U-T. And when I say that he made the best drinks out that cool out the trunk of his truck, whoo, I tell you, face orange biting nail, Lord have mercy. So he introduced the PMS to us. I think most of us drank the PMS, right? Yes. Even the people who really didn't drink that much, they found it, oh yeah, this is something that I could drink, you know. But this one requires 3-ounce pineapple or mango rum. But since I tasted it with the mango rum, that's what I'm doing. I bought the big bottle because they do have the smaller bottles, but economically, it was better to get the big bottle. These bottles are like $20. And this is the, what ounce is this? 1.75 liters, 1 3/4 liters, you know, or you can just get, you know, 32 ounces of it for $11. So just get this for $20. So 3 ounces of pineapple mango rum, and we're using Cruzon. We're using the Cruzon. You can use whatever flavor you want, but I'm making it based on what I tasted and I liked it, and because different companies mean something different.
And that's what Peanut had with his. A big shout out to him. I'm trying to tell you, if you take an excursion off any cruise ship to St. Thomas, ask for Peanut Tours. I'm trying to tell you, you will not be sorry.
Yep. Guaranteed.
Guaranteed you will not be sorry. We had the best time. And he appealed to everybody because we even had a Caucasian couple up there, and they was just as
crunk. Oh, they were crunk and dancing. Yes, yes, yes. Have I ever made mocktails? Yes, I have. I prefer them with liquor in it, but yes. Mocktails, I know it usually includes a lot more citrus in it to sort of give that flavor, because I can tell you that if you don't tell a person, if you was to mix 7-Up, and for some reason it tastes better with 7-Up versus Sprite, but a mocktail that I do is when, I don't feel like drinking. So I'll maybe get a mocktail because I just want the flavor. And I find that 7-Up, like if you muddle some lime in the fresh lime in the bottom of a glass, and then you just pour a little bit of simple syrup and the actual 7-Up on top, and just stir it up. For some reason, it really tastes like a refreshing drink, but there's no alcohol. So yes, I have made mocktails, and I do plan on doing a segment about that, because my daughter did say that she will appear on one of my Tuesday libations. As long, she's 21, she can drink, but she's not an alcohol fan. So she said that she'll actually come and appear if I'm doing the mocktails, so then she can try them and taste them all out. So stay tuned for the mocktails rooted in essential oils. So the second item is Welch's passion fruit punch. This one, you can try it with another fruit punch, but I'm just telling you how I've tasted it, what I know is good. Every company's fruit punches taste different, but this is the passion fruit Welch's. So this one requires 3 ounces, and you can take this or not, but this is just some sweet and sour. Okay, just some sweet and sour. So yeah, just some sweet and sour that you just sort of just give it like 1 ounce. It's just a little flavor. I got you, House of X. So we're gonna have hubby make this one and see if he can shake it up better this time. You got it? Okay. Now we're gonna do 3 ounces of pineapple or mango. Now, mind you, this glass is 7 ounces. So I prefer a little more liquor in mine. So mine might actually be 3 ounces of the rum and maybe 2 ounces of the passion fruit. Just want to say that. Or I might just do 3 and 3 and just don't even put any sweet and sour, or maybe just a little touch of it or whatever. So, hubby, you gonna do the honors?
Okay. You want me to hold this and this?
Yep. So that's 2. Pour that in there. And then I want you to flip it over because I'm doing 3 ounces. So that's 2 ounces, and that's 1 ounce on the other side. Can you tell who the real drinker in the family is? Just want to let y'all know that.
I did 30 years in the military. I done drunk my fair share. I got a foul mouth and been laid out a couple of times and took back to the hotel in a wheelchair. So,
oh yeah, now that's a whole nother story.
I take it easy now.
Yeah, wait, here you go.
Oh, go ahead. I can't see.
Put your 3 ounces of your passion fruit. Flip it over.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm just gonna put just a dab of the sweet and sour lime. There we go. Just a splash. So now we put the top on. Now hold everything together and shake it.
You want me to beat it, not shake it.
Okay, well, beat it. Beat it like y'all be beating. Act like you beating. You know what the hell I mean.
This thing cold.
I know it's cold. It's supposed to be. All right.
Ooh, that's cold.
All right. There we go. And I'm going to add a little pineapple on it. So here's my PMS. Oh, yeah. This is
Shout
good.
out to Kenyatta Latrice saying this is my daughter in the Navy. Don't that look just like what we was playing with?
All right, everybody. Did anybody make a cocktail, or is anybody sipping on anything? I know it's a weekday, it's a work day. Thank you, Reaper. Beat like a drum. Shake it till you can't feel your fingers. That's right.
That's what I did. I couldn't feel my fingers.
Oh yeah, it is good. It is good. All right. I'm going to make this. Yes. Yeah. And it's very easy drinking. It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. So we're gonna have a seat. Let me get our seat, and we're actually gonna talk about, the trip we just came from, which is the Atlantis Resort. We actually stayed in Atlantis Paradise Island Resort. And we were there for what, 4 nights?
Yes.
4 nights and everything. And actually it was a free trip through Caesar's Rewards. It was one of their tier trips. And so we could go there. We could have went to Dubai. Well, you know what? You ever seen a Dubai plane ticket? Just being real, okay? So if we go to Dubai, then we just need to go to Dubai. So I had the sweet, the sweet bitch wine in mango. Okay, how did the mango taste, Dauntless? Was the mango good? Because I've had the red one, and I think it was some form of a berry or something. Let me know how you like that one. Was that good? I'm gonna go get my chair. Make sure you in the frame. All right, let me take down it. All right. So let's see. Dauntless. That was a good one. Oh, yeah. House of X. You said good. All right. Well, it was good. They said very bubbly. Okay. So yeah, the one I drank, it didn't have the bubbles in it. And actually, believe it or not, the last tasting, the wine tasting that I did, I had served Sweet Bitch. I did. I served it, and everybody liked it. They actually took 2 of them home, and there was one, I guess everybody had drunk enough, so they didn't finish one, and I thought that I would finish, but didn't happen. Hey, Team Reach Travels. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Yes. Sweet Bitch wine is good. They have, I think they have maybe 3 or 4 flavors, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. All right. Let's see who else is here. Okay, I think we're caught up. Thank you on the 1 year. Yeah, 1 year. Let me tell you something. I was expecting to not to celebrate until January, because to me and mentally, I felt like that's when I went full-fledged, with all the with the videos and stuff. But then when I looked, this was literally 3 weeks ago, and I was like, it's been a year. December 6th is when it started. And I said, oh, I have to do something. I said, well, I got videos scheduled already. I said, well, I'll just do it on that Wednesday. Hopefully people can at least pop in, because I know, look, folks be busy. They got their own shows and everything to do. But I really appreciate everyone that's in joining me for my 1 year anniversary tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right, let's see here. Okay, so Atlantis Paradise Resort. We just came from there. Actually, I've been on a few trips this year. So this year we've been on beginning of the year. So this year, okay, so for New Year's, the top of the year, we was in Vegas, in Fremont. Then in March, we went back on that. We went to the Ryu in March. Okay, went to the Ryu in March for our anniversary. Then in the beginning of June, ending of May for my birthday. My birthday is actually middle of May. But we did Virgin Voyages for the first time. And then on what was the next one?
July.
June. No, we had that's right, Virgin. So we just did the family trip in July. So we did Wonder of the Seas in July, Royal Caribbean, first time with Royal Caribbean. And then I went, where did I go?
Shout out to Royal Caribbean. Outstanding.
I'm trying to remember my trips, y'all. Where did I go next? Didn't I go in August?
Yes, you and
where'd I go? You know what? Back up. April, me and my best friend went to one of the Caesars Rewards trips up to Atlantic City at the Harris Casino. I remember that. I got a video on that too. And then I think it wasn't until where we going in September? Did we go somewhere?
Yes.
Harris Cherokee Casino. Somewhere. That's right.
Oh, you left out Harris for my birthday too.
Right. So in February earlier this year was Harris Cherokee Casino. In North Carolina. Yes. And I'll answer you in a minute, Reaper. I see your question. And October, me and my best friend went on another Caesars trip. We went to Reno in Nevada, to Silver Legacy Casino. And then me and hubby just came from the Bahamas the beginning of November. But since then, I already got videos lined up for y'all for the Atlanta Bourbon Festival is coming up. That one is scheduled to air next week. And then I also have the New Orleans for Thanksgiving. We literally just came from during the Thanksgiving holidays. And then we're scheduled to go back out to Vegas for New Year's. So we just had a big lineup this year. And next year we have, after that, so we ending in January, we'll be back on Royal Caribbean because obviously I was in the casino a little long. And it was, Wonder of the Seas was our first Royal Caribbean. I wasn't expecting any loyalty, nothing from, but we had a certificate in the room on the night before we disembarked. So we scheduled that for it's upcoming, the ending of January. We'll be on the Independence of the Seas. And then we have the Carnival celebration coming up in March. And that's like for our anniversary and my sister-in-law's birthday. And then we have already scheduled Wonder of the Seas, not Wonder of the Seas, Icon with Royal Caribbean in July. And then we're actually going to Dominican Republic somewhere between ending of June, beginning of July. We haven't set the exact date yet because we're waiting on my cousin and her husband to see are they going to renew their vows this year or not, because that'll determine which resort we do. But right now we're looking at Hard Rock in the Dominican Republic.
Outstanding resort. We done did the Hard Rock before. We actually had memberships through RCI one time with the Hard Rock.
And we used them all.
Oh,
we got our money's worth on there.
Yes.
Most definitely.
Now that resort you need a golf cart. If not, you get too many drinks. And we did get lost one time trying to get back.
Oh yeah. And we have been drinking too.
That's why I don't drink heavy no more.
So Reaper said, who treated us best out of all of them? So I guess out of all the cruise ships, Reaper? All out of the cruise ships or the resorts? Because we've been doing both. soon as you let us know that, then that's a lottery winner's vacations schedule. Shout outs. Yeah, you might as well say they gonna pay you because they figure, well, if we send you someplace and they got a casino, you're gonna spend some more money anyway. So they're gonna get their money out of you regardless, right? Okay. Yes, Dauntless. We do love Royal Caribbean. What you say, Yana? Mo, that's my twin. Oh, what you talking about? Your daddy? Your daddy, your twin? How did the Bahamians treat you? Oh, let's get there.
Oh my God.
So let's talk about the resort. Let's get back on subject. So went to Atlantis Paradise Resort, and we were there from the beginning of November, from Friday through Tuesday.
Right.
Checked in on Friday, checked out on Tuesday, and let me talk about this. So arriving into the Bahamas was good. So we're gonna go in order because we can easily go on a rant about the stuff that got on our nerves while we were there. So we're gonna try to stay focused, y'all. Airplane ride was good, right? Wasn't too bad.
Airplane ride was great. Getting to clearing customs, first time that I've seen it, they had stepped it up because we had been down there before. So it was a lot simpler process this time than it normally is. A lot of confusion.
Yeah, definitely. But getting off the plane, their bathroom situation, you know, you're gonna have a bunch of planes coming in, and that bathroom was like, how many stalls was in there? 4? It was like 4 stalls in there for women. I'm thinking, what airport bathroom has just 4 stalls when you know you have hundreds of people, maybe even thousands going, hey, Meet and I, welcome. Thank you for making it. Yes, it was a nice vacation. In terms of how they treated us when we got there, we were, it was easy to find our shuttle, right? They were very, easy going. Hey, can we take your bags? Blah, blah, blah. Took us over to the shuttle. We made it to the shuttle. Now, the guy receiving us on the shuttle, to me, I think he was just ready to go. It was like, okay, what's your name? Okay, yeah, well, just put your stuff over there. Go there and get on the bus. And I'm like, okay, all you got to do is say, thank you, something, receive us or something. Don't just like shoo us off like we just some kids coming out of school to get on the school bus. So the bus ride was good. It was clean. It was air conditioned, right? And, usually the shuttles wait a while, and they wait a while, and they
wait on
for other customers to come. But it wasn't too long. I think we sat there maybe 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Maybe about 10 minutes. And the drive there was very scenic. So if you noticed in the video, there was a lot of we saw all the cruise ships. There was like 5 in port when we arrived that day. Celebrity had 2 cruise ships in there. Carnival had 1. One was Royal Caribbean, one was Disney. I knew Disney was there going.
And Celebrity Edge was there.
Yes, it was 2 celebrity ones. So it was Edge, and I don't know what the other one was. I just saw the symbol. No, it wasn't Ascent. Ascent just came out.
No, it was there.
No, it wasn't the Ascent. Those who went on the Ascent trip on here, Team Reese, all of y'all, can you put in the chat? You all just came from the inaugural sailing, right? Or the ship before it goes out for everybody. Please tell me what date did the Ascent come out? Because we went the beginning of November.
See, I pay attention to a lot of stuff moving around me all the time. 30 years in the military, shout out to the family. But people post their videos a little late and everything. We just got back from the Bahamas. Couldn't have been no more than 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks max.
Mm-hmm.
The Ascent was out there. The Ascent and the Edge was in the harbor.
Okay. Hey, I may be wrong.
It's the PMS.
It ain't the PMS.
It's the PMS.
Be quiet. He said, thank you for your service. Meet and I said, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Okay, we were on the 3-day preview, November 26th through the 29th. We were in the Bahamas on the weekend of November 10th. Was that the first sailing, Team Reese? Did it take other people out before that weekend? Journey with the Rocks said, thank you for your service. Welcome in, Journey with the Rocks. Thank you for joining us.
30 years is a long time. But as you can see, and all of this behind you, Uncle Sugar took care of Daddy.
What did you say? Us. What are you talking about? Reaper, what are you talking about? Us. What is he talking about? So we get there. We passed by the brand new resort they had out there called the Bahamas. Now that was beautiful. That resort is beautiful. That is Atlantis Resort. That is Atlantis Resort competition.
Defeat.
Yes, well, defeat. Yes,
Defeat.
Let alone not even competition. Defeat. USA. He's talking about. I believe that was the second or third sailing. There were a few preview sailings. Okay, well, you might be right. Okay, then.
Don't let the 4 eyes fool you.
What? Anyway.
It's that military.
Okay,
training.
I was wrong. I said I was wrong.
It's
What
the
you want to
PMS.
do?
It's the PMS. Go ahead. All right, move on. Let's move on.
Anyway, so we get close to the resort, saw all the ships, drove by the fish fry. Like it just took us past everything. Downtown Bahamas, close to where the port and everything was, just to get over there. We arrived, and it was pretty much easy sailing. Going and getting off of there. The transportation, like I said, was good. When we got there, the check-in process, they foobarred my check-in. Just want to let y'all know they really messed up my check-in. So they messed up my check-in because now my reservation clearly says Tanya Johnson. Why I get there and it say Eric? So I'm at the front desk and the lady's like, you don't have a reservation. I'm thinking like, what do you mean we don't have no reservations? I know we got reservations. Here it is on my phone, and here's a piece of paper. And she said, well, yes, that is all the information, but it says Eric. And I'm like, ma'am, you need to make some phone calls. So she made some phone calls. It took us, what could have taken us maybe 5 minutes to check in. It took us about 20 minutes,
yes,
almost 30 minutes just to check in because they had to fix it. So somebody messed it up and caused a little issue or whatever. So that was the check-in process. Other than that, everything else was fine. Of course, the resort was beautiful. It had decor, it had artwork, and I'm talking about this is quality stuff. I mean, we're talking about marble and. I mean, it was just marble everywhere. Of course, the aquarium was awesome. Our room, it was very pretty. It was comfortable. It was clean. It had what we needed. Now, I can tell you that one thing I forgot was on the video, because I didn't realize this until after the fact, but the right side of the 3 drawers, it was 6 drawers. My assumption was that the other 3 drawers were 3 drawers. But if you open it, it's actually a cabinet. It was a mini fridge. Okay. There was more than enough storage for what we needed. The closet was good. The refrigerator was cold, not just lukewarm. It was cold. There was more than enough storage in the closet. You had a safe. In addition, the bathroom was real good.
Yes.
Bathroom was real good, real nice. Toilet was separate. And the actual amenities they had in the shower, in the bath, and everything, it was pretty good. It was like full, I don't know, some what was the name brand of the soaps and stuff, and they had like the big tall bottles, like some good stuff. In other words, it wasn't those little cheap little things. You weren't putting this in your purse. You wasn't putting this in your luggage. They had the big full size bottles in the shower, the big full lotion and everything, soap at the sink. It was a big window. Window was from the floor to the ceiling, left to right, right? And the beds were soft. We had some good sleep and a whole lot of outlets. There was a lot of outlets and USBs, right?
Yes.
What are your thoughts about the room?
I thought the room was pretty nice. They recently renovated it a couple of years back. You know how when you go to a resort and you walk in a room and you smell that old mildew smell? We didn't get that. So we didn't get that. So like I said, the room was well put together. The tower was that we were staying in was real nice. I mean, when you go in that spot, the air condition was crunked so hard.
Ooh.
And it was about 40 degrees in the hallway.
You're not lying. I'm thinking it wasn't even that time of the year to be that hot. That air conditioner in that hallway felt like you was walking in a meat locker. Yeah. That's how cold it was. So and it was on high, extra high, the whole time. So walking in that in that hallway was torture. Because it was actually, the temperature was actually very nice outside, where it wasn't hot, it wasn't cold, it wasn't muggy, it was none of that. It was just a good time of the year to go. Definitely. You want to talk about the food, because I know you call chopsticks chop shit. So I'm gonna let you talk about the food and the restaurant.
I'm gonna say this because I'm gonna be brief because I can get long with it. But the biggest thing about being at any resort is professionalism to me and customer service and how people treat me. But I noticed there, the Bahamians, the locals, look right past us. And when we go on vacation, we always take plenty tip money. I used to not be a tipper till somebody told me that you ought to be ashamed of yourself because it ain't like you broke, but you that guy. So, and I said, you know what? It's a pleasure to bless somebody else according to the way God has blessed you.
He used to tip everybody $2.
Yeah, $2. You ain't got to tell everybody.
Whether we had a $20 meal or a $200 meal, he would tip $2. Just when we were dating.
But I wasn't a king then. I was trying to get into the king role. But moving on to the food though, like when we went to Chops. Now when the name itself is like supposed to be like an Asian deal, but it was definitely chop shit. For the amount of money that we spent, I didn't eat anything. It was just ruined. If you can find I had some wings, and the wings had a nice sweet savor. Hey, it looked good on the menu, but when they brought them wings over, they didn't look like wings. Now, I don't know what they were, some duck. They didn't cut the feathers off.
Some pigeons.
I don't like my wings looking like they was about to explode. And then they was burnt. And then they hit them with the sauce. They covered the burntness. When I bit into them, I was just like I was eating charcoal off the grill.
They were looking good, though.
They looked good.
I mean, all the food was picture perfect. Okay, so we ate. Let me check the comments first. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Let me catch up. Let me see. I know I missed a couple. Let me see. Did I get everybody? Let's see. What you talking about? Me? I know that's right. Team husbands.
Ain't nothing like another king. Shout out to the king. Shout out to the king.
Okay, I think I got caught up. Oh, here you go. Hold on. Team Reset. My mama used to do that. Everybody got $2 no matter what.
Yeah, I had to grow. I had a lot of growing to do. I had to grow.
$2, bro. We gotta talk about that. Journey said we gotta talk about that $2. Oh, he don't do that no more. That was 28 years ago. He don't do that anymore.
I had to grow.
Okay, Reaper says Bahamians wild. I got stories of Bahamians quitting on the spot. Quitting on the spot. Oh, I got to hear about that. You're gonna have to talk about that, Reaper. I'm gonna bring it back to you. You're gonna have to say something. Oh God. All right. So hold on, where are we? So restaurants and food. So they did have restaurants on the property as well as when I say the property, they have a total of 5 towers. No, towers.
Oh, towers.
Buildings.
Yes.
We didn't go in all the towers. It was too much of a walk. That's why they had a shuttle bus. And in order for you to go to every stop and you get on the shuttle and it goes in order, there was a total of 6 towers. Excuse me, it was 6 towers because Harbor was one of them. 6 towers. And it would take you about 15, 20 minutes to go from the beginning to the end.
Right.
Okay, that's just how big it was. We didn't eat in the buffet.
No.
Because we just didn't want the buffet. And that buffet, $76 damn dollars. I'm not paying $76 for a buffet unless you got some steak, some filet, some lobster, some something on there. But you're not about to give me a regular buffet food for $76. And they added 25% on everything on the property. I don't care if you bought a ginger ale. I don't care if you bought a candy bar. I don't care if you went to the restaurant and ate. You got charged 25%. You got charged
12-ounce Coke was $4, but when you added it, it was $6 when you walked out the door.
When you walked out the door. 25%, 10% was the tax, and 15% automatic gratuity. It didn't matter what it was. It was like, now I know they getting paid by the hour in that store.
Right.
You buy a chocolate bar and you're gonna charge me 15% gratuity for you to check me out, and I'm paying you.
Yes.
The pricing was ridiculous. The pricing was ridiculous. But we did eat. We ate, the first restaurant we ate at was Chopsticks because we had reservations.
Right.
Chopsticks. No, well, the first night we had the sandwich.
Right.
Because we were late. It was late. Stuff was closed, but they do have like this late place that stays open till what, 2 a.m.?
Yes.
Or whatever, 2 a.m. So we got like, like sandwiches, hoagies, stuff like that. Well, not really hoagies. It's not like the bodega back at home where I'm from. It wasn't no real hoagies. That was like that airport food. That airport, like you get from an airport kiosk. That's the type of stuff they had out there. We went to Chopsticks the next night, and that was chop shit. And you had the wings, and you had the
sweet and sour
pork. And I had the was it sweet and sour chicken? It was something that looked pretty like yours. Yeah. Oh, the shrimp. No, I had the fiery shrimp or something like that. And then the Buddha Delight vegetables. And I'm like, ooh, it looked good, but I was like, I can't eat this. Now the drinks was on point. That's all I had to say. The drinks, no matter where we went on that property, the drinks, I'm not going to talk not one bad thing about the drinks. The drinks was off the chain. Okay. Then we went to Seafire.
Right.
So, back up. Back up to Chopsticks. They sure know how to celebrate somebody's birthday.
Yeah.
Because when I said they had like a whole band parade walking and marching through that place, I was like, oh, this isn't just no regular happy birthday. This was, let's just celebrate everywhere. But go ahead, Seafire Grill, which was actually my favorite. The steakhouse.
The steakhouse.
You want to talk about Seafire?
Yes, the steakhouse was excellent. We sat outside and gathered the atmosphere and watched the breeze run through that place. But it was nice. I mean, it's real nice. And now that food was excellent. I don't have no problem for the steakhouse. It's not a bad thing to pay good money for a good meal. I think that was excellent. I no complaints about that.
Yeah. Seafire was good. That steak was good. They tried to jip me out my lobster though. I ordered a Bahamian 10-ounce lobster, and they tried to bring me half of it. And I was like, hold up. Where the rest of my food? Oh, I thought you wanted it as an add-on. No, I'm greedy. I wanted the whole 10-ounce lobster for my meal. Don't, just because I'm sitting here looking cute, don't mean I don't eat. Give me my whole lobster, and I want all 10 ounces of it. So it was actually good. That was actually good. Then we had the pizza. Right. The pizza was okay. It did its job, but I've tasted better pizza. Yeah. What about the wings? Now the wings look good, but I didn't eat any. Did you eat the wings? Remember them wings they gave us with the pizza?
I didn't eat them.
You didn't eat them?
I don't know what they got running around on that island. chicken, but those are definitely not wings that came off no chicken. Maybe they cut them off the pigs or something because they love them pigs down there. But I ain't eating them wings.
Okay, well, we didn't eat the wings. Okay, so we got there Friday. We ate the sandwiches. Saturday was we pretty much slept in most of the time, but we ate we went to Chopsticks.
Right.
And then Sunday we went to Seafire.
Right.
We went to Fish Fry on Sunday afternoon
Right.
before earlier in the day. And we went to Twin Brothers, and that place it's all the rave. It's all the rave in terms of the food. We didn't get a chance to eat everything. We
way
ate
more
what we
food
wanted
than
to
you can
eat.
eat. Way more food than
Most
you can
definitely.
eat. And like I said, it's very, very good. I mean, we had the conch salad, I had the conch fritters, and I mean everything was just excellent.
It was delicious. And then that rum cocktail, it looked like a foo-foo drink, you know, like that's right up his alley. He like all the pretty swirls and all that type of stuff. And I'm just like, just give me a drink. But that rum froze, that was delicious. That was delicious. And the Bahama Mama from on the Atlantis Resort property over there by the water park was busting too.
Right.
That was good too.
So was the price, but it was good.
Yeah. And hold on, let me look in the chat. Yeah, Team Reed says, man, that's steep. Yeah, all those taxes. Journey says, nothing like New York bodegas. Oh, you got that right. We used to just run to the corner, especially like in the winter. You ain't even had to take your pajamas off. Just throw your pajamas on and throw your hat over your scarf and run over to the corner. And in the bodega, they had the music bumping. They had roast beef sandwiches, ham and cheese sandwiches. They had bread. They had house convenience stuff. They had they selling everything, hardware stuff. They had a little bit of everything in there. You went in there when you forgot something at the grocery store. You tell a new Bahamian employee that restaurant is upcharging and not going to their pockets. They quit. You're right. You're right. And I'm pretty sure they was probably pocketing most of that stuff. Definitely on the spot. Yes. And you're going to have to share that story, Reaper, because you done brought it up. I'm going to remember it. Journey says, I don't judge others' pizza because it's not fair for a New Yorker to judge others' pizza. You're exactly right, because no pizza I have tasted is better than my hometown, Brooklyn, New York, on Utica, Flatbush, Brooklyn Heights, Park Slope, Rutland Road, Crown Heights. It don't matter. You're right. Sheepshead Bay, wherever the Italians are, that's where that pizza is, especially with the ices. You dig in there and it's just, there ain't no scoop. It's just chunks of ice in a cup. And you, oh my God. Now y'all got me thinking about the Italian ice. Y'all gonna make me fly up there just to eat some pizza and what's the day? That's why every time I see somebody on the screen eating it over there, I just be like, man, that pizza's so good. And the dirty Franks. The man on the corner selling the Franks that be there all day. Question for you: where did he wash his hands? Y'all ever think about that?
And why are you eating dirty Franks?
Well, we call it dirty Franks because the man has got a cart outside. Where's he washing his hands? He's serving hot dogs all day. Them Franks was popping, especially when they was right outside the college doors too.
Shout out to the New Yorkers. That's what makes it.
Knishes, the Jewish deli, the kosher delis. Man, don't get me started. Yes. Don't get me started.
Getting off script.
I know. Oh yeah. That looks was good. Yes, it was good. Shout out to the Aki Way. What you talking about, Reaper? I remember you told me I wasn't supposed to drain the grease off the pizza. That's right. You was not supposed to drain the pizza. That's part of it. The only oil that's supposed to drip off is on the wax paper, whatever fall on there. That's it. Because when you get the draining of you messing up all the flavor in the grease. Child, we stopped. What they say? Child, we stopped eating for those things. They good, but we stop. Why you stop? It's so good though. How you not eat it? I guess because you're there, so it's no big deal. But man, I miss it.
And they dirty Franks. Who want to eat dirty
Let
Franks?
me tell you, and those Franks are either Nathan's, Sabret, or Hebrew National. You're not getting no fake Franks at the man on the corner. Okay. And it be soggy. They wrap it up in aluminum foil. The bread gets soggy. You got the red onions and the ketchup and the spicy mustard and the sauerkraut and the let me stop. I got my mouth watering. Let me stop. Journey says, I know all those places. I'm from Bushwick. Linden. Oh, okay. Linden between Irvin and Knickerbocker. That's right. Wherever the Italians are, the pieces of the bond. Don't forget the conditions and the beef patties got me through school. Because we had one of those carts right outside the college. Because I went to on J Street over there, New York City Technical College. I went down there for my 2-year. Man, when I had class through 3 meals, that was my lifesaver. Those knishes was like $3. They even had the cheeseburger. I miss it. They don't have stuff like that here. You got to wait till a festival happens. Team Reach Travel say, yes, you're supposed to eat that. That's right. Tell them, House of It. You're supposed to eat that. When you come to New York City, come on, fam. I'll let you know when we come up there. I was just talking to my husband, what was it, earlier this week when we was going to try and get to New York because I need to go see my family. I haven't seen them since we went to New York to go look at schools and stuff for colleges for my daughter. My daughter said she did a tour at NYU and Yale, and she liked Yale, because she said it gave a Harry Potter feel. But she didn't like NYU. One, she didn't like the train ride. She said that it was pissy. She said it smelled like piss because we got off on West 4th Street. And we got up there and, the big West 4th Street and 34th, you got the big park. And so when she saw the homeless people laying on the benches, she said, this is our campus? I said, yeah. She said, I don't feel safe. That means I got to come out here in the city streets. It's not a closed campus. So she said, no, she wasn't going to go out there. So she's here in Georgia. Brooklyn, New York on Clinton Street is Aki Way. Oh, I never heard of Aki Way. Really? That's my first time hearing that, Whiskey. Jordan, what was it? Journey, have you heard about that? House of X, have you heard about it? And morning breakfast, bacon, egg, and cheese on a roll. Boy, stop. You know what? Y'all just let me get back to my discussion because y'all about to. I'm hungry now. What other restaurants? I think that was it, pretty much, right? Yeah. Other than that, we just did little snacks and stuff like that. Now let's go to where are we? The resort amenities. So again, you had the aquarium that was huge. Aquarium ran through the entire Royal Tower, in addition to the dig, which is what you see up under the water. And it was huge. I remember just paying $30-something for it when we would go on a cruise back in the day. Now it's like $200-something just to get in there.
I remember a fish that I saw 20 years ago. He was still there.
You stop lying.
He was still there.
Stop lying. What else was there? The water park. And I'm talking about they got the lazy river. We definitely want to do the lazy river. But by the time we was trying to go get in the water, they was closing up. They closed the water stuff at 5:00 every day.
Yes, they do events for people's weddings and all that stuff. Now the resort itself was different. It was off the chain. That water park is to die for.
Yeah.
And if you staying at the resort, the water park is included. If you staying at Atlantis Resort, and they got the tall, they got the pyramid water slide, they got the river, they got the pools and everything. Everything is great till you go to the bar and buy that $60 drink that would cost you $5 anywhere else.
Exactly. But the aesthetics was gorgeous. The artwork was gorgeous. It was marble everywhere. Of course, you know about the big Poseidon chair. They had additional artwork up there. As a matter of fact, the island was celebrating 100 years.
Yes.
Their 100-year anniversary, the Bahamas itself, the island. And then Atlantis Paradise Resort was celebrating 50 years.
Yes.
Their 50-year anniversary. So they actually had a lot of
Yeah. A lot going on.
Yeah, a lot going on. Outside of that, let me see. I think that was pretty much it.
What about a casino?
Well, yeah, the casino was good. Of course, you know I was in the casino now. I got to rack up so they can give me another trip.
I got to say one little thing about the casino.
What?
When I went there 20 years ago, it looked new. When I went there the last time we stayed there, I've never seen a casino with slot machines, missing buttons, and all that stuff. I was disappointed in that because, like I'm saying, I know that resort make a lot of money. Casinos make money. Why would you have a machine out there missing buttons out? That's just like having a car with 3 wheels on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I bet you that machine was paying though, because usually.
And some of the buttons was nasty. I mean, I would want to put gloves on or touching some of that stuff. I was like, do they even clean the machine? Oh, it was. You know what? It was trash. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like to say it like that. It was trash.
Well, I like the casino.
Trash.
I like the casino. I didn't. It was. They weren't really paying in there. I didn't see a lot of payouts, and that's another key. If you're in a casino and you don't see the lights go off for anybody,
yes,
the whole time, especially if you're in there for like 3 hours, 4 hours, no, and all the machines are pretty much being played and nobody hit anything, that's a problem. That's a problem. So, but that was actually our trip to Atlantis Resort. Anybody got any questions? Let me go through the chat. Or is there anything? What new hotel? Oh, the Bahamas.
Yes.
Well, all we did was go to the casino.
Well, you can talk about that for a minute.
Okay, well, what we gonna say? That we ain't win no money over there either?
Fabulous.
That's it.
Casino was nice and clean. Won't miss no buttons.
They brand new. Of course, they're not missing any buttons.
I seen some new fish I have never seen before.
They ain't had no fish. They had one fish tank. They are not Atlantis.
There was a new fish in there.
Okay, they're known for their lobster chopped cheese, but I've never been there. Oh, okay. Bahamians are still in those buttons.
and they probably are.
Margaritaville was good too. Just so y'all know, Margaritaville was very tasty. Those drinks was on point. The food was good, but then again, we might have just been hungry.
Now, one thing about that before we move on, that we did have a waitress at Margaritaville, outstanding. Yeah. That queen, when she bought them drinks, they was filled to the rim, and she didn't spill not one drop.
Not one drop.
How in the world you do that? She should have practiced, man. I was like, whatever it is good.
Reaper said he was eating seagulls. He said they wild out there. Careful, they don't cook you seagulls and say it's chicken.
That's what it was. It definitely was not chicken. I've never in my life seen chicken wings. I said, are these turkey wings? That ain't no chicken wing.
Well, where are we going next? So our next trip, there's some videos coming out of where I've been after Atlantis Resort. You'll see Atlanta Bourbon Festival and New Orleans. The videos are coming out, but our next trip that we're going on after like this date is to Vegas. We're going to Las Vegas. We're going to stay at Planet Hollywood because it just has everything there. You don't really have to venture outside the actual building if you don't want to. They got shows and stuff in there that we plan to go to. So,
right out the back door, 1,000 Mile store, right across from the Bellagio. They got the water fountain right there.
Yeah.
And that water fountain put on the show like every hour.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be
in Fremont,
on Fremont Street for
New Year's Eve. Yeah.
So they have a Fremont experience. It costs you like $50. They're gonna have kid and play. They're gonna have Young MC.
They're gonna have all of them.
Yes,
and they're gonna have all of them.
Yes, and they got a good little lineup. And like I said, they have like 4 stages running at like in different corners. I mean, it's a party. It's a party, and it's a vibe.
Oh, most definitely.
It's a vibe.
And there's all kinds of interesting things you see on Fremont. You see nuns dressed up with their boobs out with pasties on and then their butt cheeks out. There was this lady giving whoopings for $20 and people were paying for her to whoop them for $20. She was walking around with like the thigh-high leather boots on with the booty, with her S&M outfits on and just whooping them, and they just paying her to get whooped and take a picture. So
it won't none of us doing that. I'm gonna just say that.
No, I recorded it.
Ain't gonna be whipping my ass.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pay you to whip my ass.
Oh, let me see. Did they fold your towels like animals? My friend got monkeys after they saw them. No, they didn't fold our towels like nothing. That's on the cruise ship. At Atlantis Resort, no, they ain't. And you know what? And I have a towel issue, but I'm not gonna give it away. But let me tell you, New Orleans, in the Caesars Resort, I don't know what it is. I don't think they believe in washcloths. They just don't believe in washcloths. I just don't get, how do you wash your tail with no washcloth? I just don't understand, because your hand ain't enough. But it was hard to get that type of stuff. So when you mentioned towels, now it had me remember what I was missing at the last trip we just came from. But no, they didn't fold our towels for anything. So that was it. Anything else about the trip, honey, that you feel people should know? Okay, well, just so you know.
One more thing. You got one more thing. In the casino, when you gambling, most of the time you playing the slots. In most casinos, drinks are complimentary. So the waitress will come by and ask you, do you want a drink and everything. But we got the cold shoulder there. You had to really run a waitress down, but she would go to other people and be all there and getting them drinks and everything. But when it came back to us, it was like, and I'm like, we do most of the tipping. I'm gonna tell you one thing I've seen, because we travel a lot. Wherever we go, Black excellence is always represented. We always represent. But people can't see that. Blind to the facts of life.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay. All right. Well, would it be a place we would go back to? I mean, once you've done the Atlantis Paradise Resort, you can say you've done it. It's just a matter of what you want. Now, if I went again, it would definitely be for the water experience, which is what we did not get a chance to do. But other than that, I don't need to go back to that resort. No.
I'm gonna take the cruise ship.
Yeah, I think it's enough to take the cruise ship and do that. But it was actually worth. It was a trip to have in terms of experiencing the Bahamas that way. Yes, it is a different experience. You get engulfed in it. If you want to really get out there with the locals, you can. You go shopping and everything. Not really much of a problem, but yeah.
It's definitely coming along good. Definitely the prices on everything is going up. They actually had somebody charging you to take pictures in the big chair. That one day they was charging you, so you just couldn't get in the big chair.
You couldn't get in the chair and flick your camera. They're gonna charge you to take a picture in the chair.
Yes.
That just don't make
everything sense. They about that money.
Oh.
When we were on the cruise ship last year, I think how much was swimming with the pigs? About
don't even talk about swimming with the pigs.
Swimming with the pigs was about $20 or $30. $300 now.
$300 to go swimming with some animals who not supposed to swim.
$300.
Not doing it. Not doing that. Ooh. Well, everybody, we have reached our hour. We really enjoyed you all. Thanks for joining us for our 1-year anniversary and our cocktails. I think what I will do is do my libations live going forward on Tuesdays at 7:30. And I'll make sure I send out the recipe in advance so you can actually, join me if you are drinking it. So I have a Pretty Timmy over here with me because he only drinks vodka most of the time, maybe some Crown. That's why these Crowns are here, because trust me, it's only him drinking it.
I was banned from dark liquor from a resort when they had to carry me away from the pool in the wheelchair.
He was drinking Mama Juana.
No, I was drinking a little bit of everything.
Well, that is true, but Mama Juana is what got you. That's in the Dominican Republic, and that's their homemade alcohol.
I'm gonna say this, true story. If we go back to certain resorts over there in Cancun, they will see Tanya Johnson say, "There's the queen, there's the queen." I had all the Britons, because you know we military members, we recognize. I had all the Britons. I turned that pool party. I made the pool party. I had more people leaking on the side of the pool, but they remember one thing. They was like, "There's the queen." I don't know what was coming out of my mouth, but they said, "We know who the queen is."
You know, let me tell y'all something. That's a story that we will talk about next week, because that story has so many things involved with it. It is not something you can talk about in just a couple of minutes. That's a whole segment right there.
It was a vibe.
Most definitely, it was a whole vibe.
It was a vibe.
It was the funniest thing. And my best friend, of course, she's my best friend. She got it all on camera. She said she put the thing, the chip in the vault. She said the only way we're gonna get it is the day she leave this earth, then we'll have it.
Exactly.
But other than that, she gonna always have it as leverage.
I make payments. I make payments.
Well, thanks everybody. Thanks Reaper. Great stream. Thank you so much. Farm Kitty, thank you so much for joining me. House of X, I see you laughing. Thank you for coming. Thanks everyone else who joined. You all have a good night, and let's toast to the real ones. See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
See ya.